Today I'm going to persuade you to agree that a state-funded college program should be free to students who qualify and want to extend their college beyond high school. I know that all of us here are struggling college students at varying degrees of financial security at this point in our lives. I think that a free college program funded by the state could truly be beneficial to the lives of hundreds of aspiring students. I know that in these times of hardship, it would benefit not only the students attending this free program, but also our society by enhancing the educational level of our citizens. College programs are known to be beneficial for many different reasons. The perk of attending some kind of higher education is that it is easier to find a job as a college graduate over someone who has a high school diploma or less. In times of recession, such as economy is in now, this can make or break some people. Finding a job is hard enough, but finding a career is even more difficult without the competition of college graduates against high school graduates. According to the New York Times, unemployment rates went up at the start of the recession, but those that fared the worst were the high school graduates, who suffered an 8% decrease in employment, compared to a 4% drop for college graduates. Those numbers are significant in showing that a college degree can be beneficial. This study, however, didn't take into account the rising cost of higher education and the need for a state-funded program. A huge perk to receiving higher education is the free application for federal student aid, or the FAFSA. According to financialaid.org, this application can be filled out by any aspiring student, and based on your income and those of your parents, if applicable, a person may be eligible for free financial aid. This money does not have to be paid back to the government if it is a Pell Grant. Direct student federal loans can also be given, but these are loans that must be paid back to the federal government and with interest. On DirectEd.gov, a person may learn about the benefits of student loans as well as tips on how to pay them back and keep from going into debt. This also, however, is a growing source of debt for young students. Federal student loans are expensive, and at the end of a college program can really add up. Hence another reason why a free state-funded college program should readily be made available. Collegeboard.org is a site where students can also understand the investment of a college education and the fine advantages that it brings. These include higher pay rates, lower unemployment rates, health benefits, and societal benefits. Overall, college education is highly advantaged to those who want it, but it is not often easily accessible or affordable. Right now, the best option for students who can't afford a college education are community colleges, such as LFCC, but even that can be too much for some, especially those eligible for federal student aid. If majority of Americans agree that college education is necessary for success in life, as they once believed that high school diplomas were, then I think that most would agree with the opportunity of a state-funded free college program. At highereducation.org, a survey shows that 84% of Americans believe with what I just said. They believe that a college education is extremely important in order to succeed and get ahead in life. So if we all agree, then let's do something about it. In conclusion, it has been shown that a college education is much more necessary than it once was in order to succeed and have more financial security in life. There are many reasons for this, such as the advantages of college education. These include higher pay rates, lower unemployment rates, and many more. There is no doubt that higher education is very expensive, and it's not always accessible as one may hope for. That is why a state-funded free program should be put into effect to help those that are ineligible for federal aid or federal loans, or those that are eligible, but still unable to afford the rising costs of higher education. All in all, I think that most Americans would agree that this would be a great investment for our society and that it would help immensely with our current economic state.